Well, I'd like to introduce myself. My name is Alea Bushhart. This is my horse, Sunny. What I would like to talk about are my books. I have 2 books. They're called Cloud Filly and Sky Stallion. And I'm also high-functioning autistic. Autism is a communication disorder. It affects 1 in 150 kids. A lot of people ask me about having high-functioning autism, and I try to tell them about it in as much detail as I can. I've never really thought about it in great detail. I'm starting to learn about it for real. I think the main idea is people see me as different, but I don't realize it. I have to hit life without a lot on my plate. I have to keep things to a minimum with myself. Like, sometimes I wish that I was able to handle doing a lot of things, because then I could get things done a lot faster, but I have to concentrate on one thing at a time if I'm going to be able to do anything. Let me try and explain my books. The first one is about a brother and sister named Drake and Nellie, who they accidentally stumble across this portal that's kind of to a different dimension, and they get transported to this different land. It's called Uni, and it's kind of just your basic fairy tale world. There's unicorns, there's dragons, there's stuff like that. And anyway, they end up at the edge of the forest, of this huge forest, living with these 2 sisters who are sorceresses. And basically the story is about Drake finds this unicorn filly, and he befriends her. And anyway, Uni has a lot of things that Earth has. They have races for horses and unicorns. They have horses along with the unicorns. They have pretty much all the animals that Earth has. But Drake really wants to become a jockey. So once he finds the unicorn filly and they become friends, he really wants to try and ride in a race. So the story kind of revolves around that. And kind of in the middle, we learn about Cloudberry's brother, Nightcloud, who kind of poses as a threat to her because he's angry at her, and nobody really knows why. And he's kind of makes the story more difficult. I enjoyed writing really the entire books. The way I used to think things was I used to think that a book had to have a boring part and then they had to have an exciting part. But I tried to make my stories all exciting all the way through. The sequel, and Sky Stallion, is it's about all the same characters. It's a sequel, but as Cloud Filly, mainly it focused on Drake. Sky Stallion mainly focuses on Nellie, his sister, and it actually focuses, as far as the unicorns go, it focuses more on Nightcloud, because he comes back in this book. And it's more about Nellie and Nightcloud. And anyway, Nightcloud, because he's such a strange character, I wanted to introduce him more. And so Nellie kind of gains an interest in him. Like, she's interested in him. She doesn't think he's as bad as he has seemed, even though she's still a little bit afraid of him. And it's kind of about Nightcloud ends up approaching her, and he wants something from her, and she agrees to help him on this thing that he wants. And they kind of make a little bit of a friendship, even though they're never truly sure if they can really trust each other or not. I think probably my proudest moment out of all of this was Book Expo America 2007, I did a book signing, and I was really proud that so many people came and got copies of my book. That made me feel really good. If I were to say anything to encourage anybody like me that was young to write, I would say just write whatever comes to your mind. I mean, as long as you put words down on paper, it's meaningful to at least you, if not somebody else. Here are my 2 books. This is Cloud Filly, Sky Stallion. So hopefully, I guess I've been able to give you an idea of what they're about and what I'm about. So hopefully, maybe if you see them somewhere, you'll pick them up. And I hope that people enjoy reading them. I hope you enjoy reading them.